We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Greg Maddux gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So now to the plate, Robin Yount. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Snyder.
Stepping into the box, Duke Snyder. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So digging in now, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
First offering on its way. Joe Morgan comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Andrew Jones is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit, and this will kick off the base of the wall, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Jones at second with 2 down. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Now in the box, Reggie Jackson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Maddux is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
The average to start things out at .324. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Taken in by McGriff, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the night, the first baseman, Woodruff.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's too low.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Woodruff, originally from Mississippi, he was a 5th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. At the plate, Jay Bruce. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him.
No.
A runner at first with no outs here. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So striding forward now, Ken Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
All even now, 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. At the plate now, Brandon Woodruff, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Phillies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. In now, Greg Maddux. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a ball, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
No left fielder.
At the plate, Corey Ray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Robin Yount.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 to Robin Yount.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2, full count. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bruce, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Snyder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No strike.
That evens it up, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
20-12. 1-2 the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Reggie Jackson stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 20-11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Riding in once again, Joe Morgan. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Go.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Snyder's in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew. Go.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here comes Andrew. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Hops this one up. Franco has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So the base is empty here with one away. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Pitch on the way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, catcher, MJ Melendez.
Settling in now, MJ Melendez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bruce swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Third baseman,
stepping up now, Ken Wilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Hampson is under it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 31.
So coming to the plate, Greg Maddux. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
53.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Woodruff.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he popped him up. Iglesias onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
One strike.
Bruce will come over for a look, but this will wind up back in the crowd, a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Robin Yount. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Corey Ray.
The left fielder, Corey.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In now, Andrew Jones. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. Last half of the 7th here. And here comes the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Yount has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Ernie Banks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ernie Banks.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Popped him up. Iglesias is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, MJ Melendez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Woodruff.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Phillies strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Adam Frazier will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Dwight Smith Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Dwight Smith Jr.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fouled off. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting left fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Ray. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The windup and the 0-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And Franco will make the catch to retire. Joaquin Soria will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Soria.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Braun, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
To the plate now, Robin Yount. Ray is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Duke Snider. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Their count now at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Matt Whistler comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 37.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
Joe Morgan.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now a swing by Andrew, and a ball hit on the ground is short. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Johnny Bench. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. So they can't get. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
Number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Andrew Miller takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Miller.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. The 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run. Ready for another chance? Number 25. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. A play at the plate. Tag not in time. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, MJ Melendez. Slider laid off for a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 4. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to Morgan at the bag. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Raleigh Fingers trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Jordan Hicks enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Standing in, Jay Bruce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled away. Popped up. Melendez is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jeffrey Delgadio will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
Our final line score tonight. First